to Discernible and to the kind of closing artist talks, which we always like to do so that you can meet each other if you haven't already met, and for other people to hear about your processes and also how we kind of curate the show. This is our second annual exhibition of this type. The first year was collectible. And how we basically selected the artists is what people often want to know. So for this particular show, we had 10 people in the Zeitgeist Open that were selected out of 50 to be brought forward to the show. So Timothy Shepard, Shelley Ray, Peter Jones, a number of them basically were showing as we go along. But, and then there were also our 10 studio artists that you would have seen in the Open Studios that we always wanted them to be part of our processes as well. And a supportive group, and they have great work, so why not? And then there's a whole other selection of people we've met in the last year that we really admire their work and admire them as people. So just embarrassing Jeff Dennis, who I was in the show with, I really loved his work, and I met some other artists, Jake Clark. Again, it was very important for us to keep working with new artists, even though we've worked with lots of people we'd love to work with almost every single show, but we had to sort of select other people. There were supporters of our programmes that we met and got to know them through our talks, like Jim McCosy, and got to know them through their work and through Twitter. So some people we just sort of found, and had a kind of, we always have a list. We've already started the book for next year's show, which is called Exceptional. And it will be under £500 or something like that, and there will be a limit, because we also just have the ethos that it's really good to have some affordable artwork that people like you and I can afford, really, and to stimulate that economy that's important too to us. So we just really were going to kind of quickly go around and say as well, I know some of you at the Private View so would have heard how we curated these kind of random, not random, but you know, 87 artworks that we didn't know what was going to kind of come. I mean, we'd seen images and some people we'd seen the works in the flesh, sorry. And so we had all of these works on the floor, and we had to slowly kind of pick up the threads of what were the conversations that were happening, what was going on, and what was the kind of content of all of these different artists. It was like a kind of microcosm of what people are concerned with at the moment, of our peers, really, and people that we admire. And
it's a snapshot
of
what's happening in artist studios at the moment. That's what I find so exciting, is you just look around and this is what's happening now.
Yeah, and it's so vast and diverse. It's such an exciting show for us to put together and sort of make those threads. So we have over here, this is wall 1. I'm number 1.